should be live. Okay. Let me know, guys, if we're live. Is this light too bright? Is it too bright for my phone to deal with? Turn this off. Okay, there seems to be some people here. Can you hear me okay? Can everybody hear me? Am I coming through? Is this live stream working? Let me know in the chat. Yay! Okay, can you hear me? Okay, good. We're all here. Okay. Hi guys, how's it going? Okay, so we're on my phone, which is a bit weird. So it's probably going to come up. The stream's going to come up weird if you're on a computer, but on a phone, then just hold it vertically, and it should be okay. So, no idea what was going on then with the system I was using to go live. It sucks big time, so I'm going to figure out a better way to go live on YouTube. Anyway, yeah. What happened? It's on your PC. It's my Mac. It is, but I was using some software to do it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Is it glitchy? I don't understand. Glitchy. I just want it to work. I'm good, guys. Thanks, little Nicholas. Yeah. So, guys, live streaming. I wanted to do another Q&A today because, like, on just like a general catch up. I'm going to Boston, Massachusetts next week. I'm flying out. Well, actually, I'm flying out this week. I'm flying out on Sunday, and I'm going to be in Boston. We're going to do a meetup as well. Yes, I know it's only 480. I'm on my phone, which is a different one. So yeah, I'm going to be in Boston for a week, doing some stuff at MIT. But I'm also going to plan to do a meetup on there. I'm not going to live on Insta because I'm using my phone right now to go live. So, how old are you when you diagnosed? 26. Where you were just live. Yeah, I was. Oh, thanks. How to see? Everybody knows. People know the score. Yeah. So basically, can I look at all these different settings? That's all this about. This is cool, isn't it? And I haven't done live streaming on my phone for ages, man. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys just to catch up, do that weekly live stream. Next week's live stream is going to be from my hotel in Boston, which is going to be weird because like I'm used to live streaming here in the office. Yeah, I'm just gonna be absolutely in Boston doing it, killing it, doing the usual. So I'm excited about this week's video as well. I've got a video coming out this week on autistic people, how people view autistic people, and what autistic people actually experience. Here's 360. And so yeah, it's an interesting video. It's super pumped. Coming out on Thursday, my Thursday video. I need help from my 12-year-old son, please. What help would you need? I am only a YouTuber. I'm not a licensed practitioner of any medical accredited body. So yeah, I'm going to Boston, and this is come up in topic of conversation on my Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do it right now. I will follow you right back as soon as the stream's over. I can probably follow you right back at the moment, actually. If we go instagram.com/TheAspieWorld. Trying to get a diagnosis, don't know how to stop camouflaging in front of therapists. Yeah, it's difficult. Maybe video yourself at home. Yeah, so like I said, get me on Instagram. 100. Yeah, it's TheAspieWorld on Instagram. Anyway, we were talking about this, and this is a diazepam tablets, and I take these to travel because I have social anxiety, and to go on to like airports and planes and stuff is super difficult, and I find it really difficult. So I have to take diazepam, and this is something that came up in conversation where somebody was asking like, what are they like? Are they any good for anxiety? They're good, but the problem with them is that they actually make you super drowsy. They're kind of like almost like a tranquilizer. The sound is glitchy. Let me try and do something here, guys. Hold on. Okay, can you guys hear me better now? Let me know if you guys can hear me any better, and if so, I'm going to try something else out as well. So if you will be crazy successful, and you will, the biggest plan on the long run in the future regarding your career? If you will be crazy successful, and you will, what is your biggest plan on the long run? Okay, guys, so I'll talk to you about what we're going with this stuff. Laurie, how's it going? Nice to have you here. I'll talk to you about where the AspieWorld is going, what my plans are, aspirations for the future, all that kind of stuff. Hey, you guys can still hear me, right? I'm guessing the sound's going to be a bit more tinny now because it's coming in off my iPhone. So bear with me just a second while I attach a microphone. Okay. Okay, we should have a microphone here. Right, we're okay. We're cooking with gas, one could say. So, yes. Whew. Okay, here we are. Has any of your friends with autism having meltdowns ever triggered a meltdown for you? That's a good question. No, I haven't actually. Where are we going? Questions now. Okay, so my aspirations are my plan for the future. I'm actually I'm in the middle of writing my second book right now. My first book is a bestseller, but it's more based on Star Wars philosophy and a bit of my life growing up. It's thank you so much. But the problem with that book is that it's mainly based on like Star Wars philosophy. So if you're not a Star Wars fan, you're not going to enjoy that book. But I'm writing a book right now all about autism and Asperger's growing up, talking about Aspergers Syndrome, and yeah, just basically that kind of thing. And the book will be out this year. I'm super excited about it. So my long term is that I want to do more books on autism. I want the channel to become an education center so that my website can host online courses and education for people, so they can go on there and learn, and then they can actually like be like they can go on there and educate, and it could be like a portal for like official bodies to learn stuff like that. What's the best way to start a YouTube channel on autism? I want to buy. Well, the best way to start a YouTube channel is just to start it. Like, just go out there and start putting videos out. Thank you. Yeah. So my goals for that, and then longer terms than that, I want to be able to set up like AspieWorld, like local groups, so people can like have like local AspieWorld groups where they put on in a local, I don't know, their local area, and then it's an AspieWorld kind of event. I don't know, it'd be cool, like somewhere for like autistic people to kind of hang out and people see the kids and stuff like. Anyway, so that's like kind of like my plans. So more books, more education, reaching outwards, and just really wanted to grow the channel. Like I'd love to get like 1 million subscribers on this channel. Okay, like I know I'm saying this now, like this is a piece of history. Right now we're recording this, and I think I hit like 87,000 subscribers today. So we're currently on, I'll tell you exactly how much we're on. We're on 87,009 subscribers. And, I'd love to get to like 1 million subscribers. How cool would that be? This channel have like 1 million subscribers, 1 million people listen to what we have to say, because I feel like the channel not only could be an education point for people who wanted to like learn about autism and Asperger's syndrome and like OCD and dyslexia and things like that, but it could also be somewhere where people can come and see a YouTuber being a YouTuber but having those issues and learn about it. You know what I mean? So rather, how can I explain? So it can be a generic, not generic channel, but a channel where people can come and watch me do like vlogs or traveling or whatever, but learn about the process of being an autistic person doing all those things. So that's kind of cool. Road to 100k. I know we're not far off 100k, guys. It's scary. We got like, I don't know, what was it, 13,000 to go, which is nothing. So yeah, 13,000. Let's do it. Let's get it done. We need to get those awesome subscribers in, because it's cool. The family's growing. The AspieWorld super family. I think it's a fun way to learn about it. It is a fun way to learn about it. Like more of my content, I'm trying to make it more vloggy so that it's more digestible, so people can like. So when I sit down, your growth has been rapid. You did put a lot of effort into it. You are amazing. Thank you so much. It's like, me sitting down talking to the camera mainly, like, oh, in this video we're going to talk about blah, blah, blah. Like that's one format, but I feel like that format continually gets old and it's not as engaging as me being like walking around my house and talking about different things. So the Thursday's video is going to be super interesting. You guys are going to love that.
Why is the quality so low? The quality is so low because we are on my iPhone and not on my computer, and I'm not using any fancy third parties. I'm literally just using my iPhone, and we are in like vertical, mode right now, and yeah, it's not the best, but it's what we have to do. We're having technical issues with the computer version. Hey, I'm from Sweden. You're doing a great job in getting info out. Thank you so much, Linda B. We will rule the world, love and light. Well, I don't want to rule the world. I'd like to influence positive change around the globe. That would just be like the best thing ever. But but yeah, just to continue to grow the channel. One thing though, like I want to like have more merchandise out. Like I want to make the channel more self-sustainable, because like it's hard to do the things like people want me to travel to London to do conferences, or like Brighton to do conferences and things like that, and the channel's not we're not set up financially to accommodate so much travel and stuff. So what I'm thinking about doing is like I really want to like have more merchandise out, so that we can fund the channel a bit more. We can buy nicer equipment, we can invest in better computers so that stuff like this doesn't happen. I'd like to invest more money into just traveling and more mobile equipment and things like that, so that we can actually create way more high quality videos, and we can also create like just more impact and change by actually being able to travel to those places. Yeah, so sorry guys, and my door might go because like I just see my dad walking past the house, but I'm not sure if he's going to come in. Look at this, guys. This is what you call forward planning, having family members walk past your home. I wonder if I can actually see them. Oh no, they're not going to come in. I don't think so anyway. Nope. Okay, cool. Right. Back to whoa! I almost died then. Okay, back to the stream, guys. The hell? It's not a company. What are you talking about? Is it AspieWorld a company? The AspieWorld isn't a company. The AspieWorld is like it's nothing. I suppose it's a brand. It's a personal brand. The AspieWorld is like what I do on. So what I do online with you guys. The AspieWorld is me. Dan and the AspieWorld are interchangeable, but the AspieWorld is kind of like my. It's not a company. Like there's nobody working here kind of other than me. But I do have people who help out. Actually, I do have people who work with me. But yeah, it's interesting. So we're actually launching AspieWorld events and AspieWorld Media. So Tower Media is going to be kind of like, it's going to be the overhaul company, because what I want to do is I want to get into putting on events like autism conferences and education training and autism training and skills and stuff like that. So there's going to be all kinds of stuff, and obviously having a book out, I want to release it myself. So AspieWorld Media is going to be the book. That's how I'm going to release the book, is how on AspieWorld Media. Randy, what have you got in your hand? Come here. Okay, good boy. Go on in. Okay, you good boy. You good boy. So, no, you good boy, Andy. Sorry, the dog. I just thought he was chewing on plastic. I love how we can get so distracted by the littlest things. Dan, was school tough for you? Oh, school was just a pain in the asshole. Like, I just couldn't stand school. Do you use something to comfort you when you have anxiety attacks? Okay. I need advice. I have Aspergers, autism, depression. My school is ultimately I only have it 5. I don't know what that means. I'm really sorry, Wolf Kit. I can't read that. Are you still doing a degree? I should be finished. No, I finished my degree 2 years ago. I got a degree in chemistry. Do you vape cannabis? No, I do not. Glitching again. Not sure. Just me though. But yeah, guys, no, I'm super excited about it, because like I want to do so many cool things. Like I want to put on like events to have autistic speakers come down and talk to you. For the audiences, like you guys come to the events, and then we'll have like stalls with people. Like sell fidget spinners and stuff like that. And it'd be super cool, because it's somewhere where everyone can go, and it's gonna be safe, and it's gonna be cool because it's put on by the AspieWorld, and it's done by the team, like the fam, the AspieWorld superhero fam, you know, all that stuff. I'm loving it. And also, obviously releasing books, releasing training material, releasing online training videos, releasing physical training, you know, going to places and doing like VIP talks and stuff like that, actual talks, and releasing more merchandise. All this again is going to be pumping funding into building this as a bigger thing, because that's one thing I found is like you can only go so far. Like, so if we want to do anything politically, you have to pay for licenses, or you have to pay for applications and stuff like that. It's crazy. Like, and it's like I said, even traveling, it's just so ridiculous. If someone were giving away a free old rotten mattress, what? No, why would I? I think the ESA world makes people realize their potential and the strength even. Well, that's another thing. So, have you approached the local university about talking there? I have done some stuff at the local university. Autism Friendly Con, yeah, absolutely. So TAO events, we're going to be putting on events very, very soon. You know, it's interesting. Just a second, guys. Autistic genetics. Guys, I lost it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So like looking at longevity of the channel. So one thing I'm really, really into and I really like doing is I like to encourage people to do like stuff to get them pumped. I love people, you know, feeling empowered. I love having people feel like they are, like they're reaching their true potential, inspiration, motivation. I love all that stuff. Like my Instagram, Dan, where can I buy your books? Okay, so I have one book out at the moment. You can buy it anyway. You can buy it in W.H. Smith, Waterstones, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Penguin.com. You can buy my book anyway. It's called Become the Force, but it's about Star Wars philosophy based on my life. But I'm actually releasing a new book soon, which is very important, that if you want to be the first people to get like a discount code and get access to a sample of my book when it's written, which will be, well, it's half written at the moment, or a quarter written, no, a third written. You guys need to go to TheAspieWorld.com, and and I'll show you guys what we're going to do. So we're going to go to TheAspieWorld.com, and we're going to sign up for the mailing list, because this is what we need to do. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm going to turn the camera on, hopefully. Okay, guys, so this is TheAspieWorld.com. This is my website, right? And I also have a blog. I don't know if you guys know, I actually have a blog. So whenever I upload a video every week, there's a blog post that comes out about it. So like, for instance, see this one. When you go to my website, there's actually a blog that comes out and talks about everything that was in the video. How cool is that? Anyway, okay, so when you go to my website, TheAspieWorld.com, you'll see on the side here there's some like merchandise, whatever, and then there's the latest news, yeah. But then stay up to date. This is what you need to do. You need to go to stay up to date, put your email address and your name in, and click sign up, and also click that box there. But once you've done this, you will be the first person like to know when my book comes out, and then I will also give you a discount code for the book as well. What? Who needs to go away? Okay, cool. I'll sort it out right now. Okay, you shouldn't bother us anymore. You have thought of a point system for motivation, totally points. I don't understand what you mean. You sound great. I'm 48. I have unique intelligence too. If you can make it this one. Guys, I've lost everything. Can you give tips for executive dysfunction? Maybe in a video I should do that. I started speaking at a local... Natasha, it doesn't look like you're a super fan at the moment. That's weird. Local female prison and educating centres, giving my personal story. That's interesting. Oh, thank you so much for listing me as a resource. But yeah, guys, that's the thing. Like I'm so pumped. I want to do so many things. Like I want to have like so much more content out. Dan, I sent you a link to something on Twitter. Okay, well I'm live streaming, so I can't check it. Let's see a video on executive dysfunction. yes, I actually want to do more videos and stuff like that. I have a list of like videos, and guys, look, I would love if you guys have lists of video ideas you'd like to see. Tweet me video ideas. Go to the DMs on Twitter and say, Dan, this is a cool video idea. I'd love to know. Your site didn't take my payment this month. I don't know if it's my end of the site. Oh, that's weird. Was it on? YouTube take care of all of that. It's not me. It does it. It's weird. Maybe it was just YouTube being weird. Bizarre. Anyway, yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, I'm actually doing videos. Yeah, I think you should make a video with Connor Ward. I do need to make a video with Connor Ward, actually. Continuous. Yeah, so on Instagram and Twitter, I'm putting videos up on Instagram and videos up on Twitter. I'll be doing them daily, and they're bi-daily at the moment. So basically what I'm doing is I'm putting them up every like other day, if that makes sense. So, and then yeah, there'll be way more. Leaving now to purchase your book at Barnes & Noble. Talk to the, okay, it's called, okay, so you'll have to, when you look for my book, it's Daniel M. Jones is the author name, but it's called Become the Force. You'll find it. I was a 4.1 comment Phil. Okay, this is weird on the phone. The comments just disappear. So I'm trying to look at them, but they just keep disappearing. Connor Ward's alcohol video was really weird. I found it pretty bad. Okay. Panic attacks are hell for me. You don't have to force yourself to make others happy. Cheers, Hugo. Look, I've done videos and people said they sucked. I think it's just the nature of it. Dan, how can we help? Okay, what is it? How can we help my 19-year-old daughter with further education? I would look for a fresh start program in your area. There must be somebody running some kind of academic thing for disabled people or autistic people in the area. I would say that's your first point of protocol. 100%. Well, to be fair, I was drunk in the video. Will you watch the Google 10 keynote? Probably not. I'm not really, I like Google stuff, but like I'm a Mac person, so I invest in the Apple's ecosystem, if you want to call it that. Guys, I'll tell you something I did purchase. I've got this box that I'm taking, this thing here. I'm taking this thing to, taking it to Boston with me, taking it to America, and basically it gives me access to the internet wherever I am on the internet. In the world on the internet. It's cool. So that is pretty awesome. How do you feel about Adderall? I hated it. I chose to not medicate vegan Buddhist. Look, I'm also a vegan Buddhist, but look, I'll put it this way. I don't like taking medication like that. I do take medication, as you've seen, sometimes, but my biggest issue is that, like, it's a conflict, isn't it? I don't like taking like pills and stuff like that because I feel like they're not good for the body. But then again, somebody else may find benefit from it, and somebody may not be able to go through their day without actually getting Adderall. And if they feel better from taking it, then they should take it because it's evidently going to help them. And so I'm all about what's best for you. How do you what do you get out of it? So it should never be a question of pointing the finger. It should always be a question of asking the person, hey, did this help? And if they say yeah, then that's awesome. Adderall makes me awesome. Yeah, Brie, I'm live streaming on my phone. I can't respond to any text messages right now. Oh no, I can respond. Okay. Thank you for helping me understand autism better. And you're more than welcome. Pagan Druid with Aspergers from Scotland. Hey, how's it going? Are you Japanese, Brie? No, I think Brie's like Filipino. I think Brie, what's your heritage? I think it's like Filipino and something else, isn't it? Anyway, right. Getting back to what we were talking about. I don't know. I can't remember what we're talking about. Yeah, so the AspieWorld. We're going to be dropping more merch soon. And I'm not Japanese. I was born in Japan. Oh yeah, that was it. I knew it was something like that. What are your experiences with dealing with the Department of Work and Pensions and autism? Fucking terrible. The Department of Work and Pensions are a company that's set up to create fail for you, to create money for the government. They are horrible. Maybe I should do a video on the Department of Work and Pensions, actually. They're barbaric and they're horrible and they're archaic in their approach to anything. They don't really care about anyone. All they care about saving money. So Yeah, they're not a very good company. I wouldn't recommend using them. The PIP issue is such a huge thing. Like, Connor knows exactly what it's like. Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, because I'm like super dyslexic, so I can't read the flow of letters when I get letters. And the Department of Work and Pensions sent me a letter on a CD, and so they sent me like an audio letter, which is excellent because I can hear it. But the interesting thing was a contradiction. They sent me an audio letter, and on that letter it said that I don't have difficulties with reading and writing, which is hugely contradictory. Because why on earth, even though you send them like a document saying like, I'm dyslexic, here's my, my report, here's my autism diagnosis report, and they still kind of just ignore it. It's almost like they don't comprehend anything. They just ignore it all. Crazy. They literally just ignore anything you send them, and they defer it and defer it and defer it, and then they'll push you to court, and then you go to court, and then you say to them, what on earth are you playing at? And then they get fined, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, so Department of Work and Pensions is a very interesting concept. Yeah, they're just terrible company. Like, it needs to be completely sorted out. I have tribunal for ESA on Monday, pending on the UC. This after a year, if that last tribunal. Wow, I was on ESA for a bit actually, because I tried to go on. There's this thing in the UK called Job Seekers Allowance where you can when you're looking for work, you can apply for what the hell they call it? Job Seekers Allowance. So it helps you get money if you haven't got work yet, and they help you find somewhere to work. Anyway, so I tried to apply for that, but then because I had autism, because I'm autistic, they said, oh no, I need to go on ESA, which is Employment Support Allowance or something. So that's my only experience with that. Do you have any tips for finding a girlfriend? My PC just got banned. I cried, it didn't work. Oh, Rich, that's terrible. I'm so sorry that you guys are having issues with the Department of Work and Pensions. I actually met with the Department of Work and Pensions I was doing a conference, and they came to the conference, and PIP stands for Personal Independence Payment, which is basically it's a payment, like a support payment that everybody who's disabled in the UK get. The government give you like a disability kind of check to help with daily tasks, daily living, because it's a bit more difficult, especially like mobility and things like that. So that's what that means. Okay, Connie, take care. Peace. So guys, yeah, I mean, I can't remember where I was going with this. Goodness me. I can't remember what I was saying about it. Anyway, so the AspieWorld, yes, I'm going to be launching new merch soon. New book is coming out this year. I'm super excited about everything. New videos on Instagram, new videos on Twitter, and I'm just so pumped. I just want to get content out. I absolutely love making content for you guys. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing to say? Whoa. Okay, cool. Right then. I am going to... Okay guys, this hopefully shouldn't interrupt my stream. I'm going to airdrop something to my phone. Okay, are we still here? We should be still here. Okay, guys, am I back? Am I back? Guys, give me a thumbs up in the chat if it's coming back. Are we back? Are we live? It stopped. Looks like you're back. Dan, first time communicating with you. How do I help my 19-year-old son be more sociable? He has Aspergers and trying to get a job. Sorry guys, it's really difficult for me to read because I'm not on my computer, so I can't do the thing I normally do. He doesn't want to work with the public. He wants a job. Okay, so I would say that being sociable is a skill that is developed over time, I guess. Watching videos on how people socialize would be the best way to do this. The second thing about getting a job would be to find an agency that specializes in disabled people workflow. There are plenty. You just have to Google them. That'd be my best bet. So yeah, Laurie, you disappeared. Laurie, you need to like reach out to me an email. I'd love to just personally reach out and say that's awesome, that's amazing. Suicide surviving is amazing. Like you're doing an awesome job. Glenn, how's it going? I'm back. My son, ADHD, 19 years old, as well. He is a loner too. All he does is play Xbox. Look, I mean, you know, Laurie, sometimes I suppose that like playing Xbox may be a way that he hyper focuses on something, and there's nothing wrong with that because they can become very skilled, very aware. They could potentially make a career out of it. You never know, and so I think it could be a good thing. How does relationships? Oh my goodness, I'm losing all this stuff. I assume you haven't missed about Greta Thunberg, the teenager who working for the environment. Absolutely, I want to do a video on Greta Thunberg. I think I might actually do a video on this from my hotel room in Boston. My mother is a huge fan of Greta. Greta's awesome. I use plush toys as a comfort. Yeah, definitely. How does a relationship be then physical or emotional tie in with autism? I struggle with the concept of being intimate with anyone since diagnosis. I think you've got to find somebody you feel super comfortable with. Can you build a tolerance to CBD? Absolutely not. She has Aspergers, yeah, definitely. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this live stream here because we had huge technical difficulties. Sorry, hey Dan, would you say that the savantism is an okay fixation? I'm crazy about prepping and survival. Survival is not savantism. Sorry, I'm very, very dyslexic. Bear with me. But some people say that it is unhealthily obsession. No, I think it's amazing. It's not an unhealthy obsession. No obsession is unhealthy unless it's like killing people. But like, you know, I think it's a good obsession to have. I wouldn't worry about that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this live stream here. You guys have been amazing. If you think that this video has helped you in any way at all, please give it a thumbs up. It'd be super amazing. I'm going to be doing way more videos on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. So please, if you are interested in watching any videos, please reach out and I will talk to you soon. Okay, guys? I'll see you then.